Thank you for tuning into The Pit Boss. This is episode 2 of a 3-part series featuring components in the valve pit. These episodes were filmed using a cutaway model to provide better visual quality.
I'm Tyler Walley, and this is The Pit Boss. Hello, and welcome to The Pit Boss. I'm your host and airvac service technician, Tyler Walley. Today we're going to demonstrate how to exchange an earlier model vacuum valve with the most recent model. So let's get to it. One thing you want to look for is if you have the skinny blue or the skinny black Y bodies, you'll need to replace the Y body as well with the wider one. If you already have the wide Y body, it's just as simple as removing your old valve and screwing the new one in. To start, we're going to want to just remove the key to the controller. You can leave the tubes attached and just let it hang, as well as removing the breather tubes and the vacuum supply line from either the check valve or the bottle valve, depending on what you have. Next, you'll take a 5/16 nut driver and you'll loosen up the no hubs and remove those completely. And once you have the no hubs removed, you'll want to pull back the rubber diaphragm in there. And then there may be enough play that you can just move it to the side and pull it off the back one. And then you can remove the valve, Y body, and everything all at once. Once your Y body is removed, you'll want to put those rubber couplings back on to your new Y body and then roll the ends that will be going into the service line and the suction pipe back over the top. Move it into place and then just roll that rubber coupling onto each side of each pipe. And once those are on, you can either put the old metal sleeve back on that you took off, or we do have these new over-the-top clamps as well. These are just a lot easier to get on and off. You just open it up, put it over the pipe, and then on the back you'll use a hose clamp and tighten it down. But once you get these snug with your regular 5/16 nut driver, then you'll want to use a 60 inch per pound 5/16 steel torque nut driver. And this just prevents you from over tightening that hose clamp. Once you hear that click, that means that it's tight and right where it needs to be. You'll do the same thing with the back one. Open it up, go over the coupling, put your hose clamp back over the blue clamp, and tighten it down with that 5/16 nut driver. Now, to install the new valve, the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that this O-ring around here is completely against the bottom of the valve body here. And then you will set it into the Y body, and it just screws right in. Then you just want to make sure that this part here is close to in line with your service line, as close as you can get it. Then you bring your controller back up on top, slide in the locking key, reconnect your breather tubing, So aside from the side port that we have here, it's a quick connect port for your monitoring system. It has the new plunger style as well, and with the newer HP controller. You don't need this surge suppressor anymore. So this can actually be removed completely from the sensor tubing line and connected straight from the sensor pipe to your controller. And that would be how you would update your Y body, your valve, or your no hubs. Thank you for watching this episode of The Pit Boss. If you have any questions, you can give us a call here at AirVac. The number is 1-800-AIRVAC9, and follow the prompts to the service department. I'll get you in touch with one of us. Thanks again.